And he later gave it to the president to remind him of their journey to see the sunset.
We're watching the last hour of the FDR documentary. It's been a very great learning experience for me, and I hope it has been for you. That's one thing that channels 10 and 36 bring to you, learning experiences. They bring you entertainment, they bring you mysteries, they bring you how-to programs. If these are programs you value, and especially this program about FDR this evening, we encourage you to call the number on your screen. We encourage you to make a pledge of support for the Channel 1036 public television stations here. We have many ways that you can become a Friends member, many levels. We have a special level that we'd encourage you to consider. It's that $240 level where you will receive a wonderful thank you gift from us for that level. It's a set, a complete 4-video set of this FDR program that you've been watching the last 2 nights. So we encourage you to consider that if you can fit it into your budget. We'll tell you a little bit more about the budget plans. We'll tell you a little bit more about how you can become an instant member. But the important thing is that you take that time now before we go back to the next section and call and pledge your support.
And as you know, this is non-commercial public television. It only exists because of the nearly 50,000 individuals and families who already are dues-paying members of the Channel 1036 Friends. That's what we're asking you to do tonight, is to join them if you find this fascinating biography of Franklin Delano Roosevelt something that has really been of interest. We have our volunteers here in the studio watching it intently in between the times that we're on the air, as we are as well. It's a fascinating look at a man of many different characters. But right now we need you to go to the phone and dial 297-8100 and become a member. You can become a member as little as $35, and as Charlotte just pointed out, however, at the $240 level, which can be on the installment plan at just $20 a month for the next year, you can receive the complete box set of this American Experience special on FDR. Call now with that pledge of support.
Well, we've been telling you about that special $240 gift level, but you can join at that senior level of $20, and you can consider that basic $35 level also. Whichever level you choose, you will find that you're supporting and continuing the programs that you're viewing and counting on. When you become a member of the Friends, you'll get benefits such as the Fine Tuning magazine, which will tell you when the shows are going to be programmed on 1036. You'll get a window decal that you can put in your car window, or you can put in your porch window at your house, and that'll proclaim that you are a supporter and you financially support 10 and 36. You'll receive invitations to special events with special ticket prices, such as to the beer tasting, the International Beer Tasting, which is being set up for April 1st at the Grand Avenue Mall. And you'll receive other wonderful benefits through your membership in the Friends. But the important thing is to know that that pledge of support is going to help continue these programs. So make that commitment right now.
The Friends raised $5 million, a little more than $5 million, for the support of this public television station during the course of the year, and 60% of that comes from individuals and families, nearly or over $3 million, as a matter of fact. And of course, the funds from the community, whether it's from membership, from the Great TV Auction, from program underwriting, or special events, amounts to the largest portion of the operating budget of this television station. So this community has a tremendous impact on the ability of the station to do its job of providing outstanding programs for all of southeastern Wisconsin. If you're not a member and you've been watching enthralled with this fascinating look at a complex character, but certainly one who has had historic impact on the United States and the entire world, then I hope you'll dial 297-8100. Some of our volunteers are taking pledges, as you can see, but the majority of them are waiting for you to call in with a pledge of support. Do it now.
We know that oftentimes people are paying their subscriptions to a monthly magazine or to their newspaper, and they think nothing of writing out that check to keep up that subscription. Well, you're receiving a benefit, a wonderful benefit, on a day-to-day basis throughout the year, and that's Channel 10 and 36, the public television stations. And that's something that we encourage you to put a price on and put a value on, and hopefully make out that check or call that number on your screen now and become an instant member with your MasterCard, your Visa, or Discover. It's something that once you get done doing it, You are going to feel really great. I did when I became a member. I can guarantee that you will feel very proud knowing that you support the programs that you believe in, that you watch, that you count on. So many people tell us that channels 10 and 36 are the only channels they watch. Well, if that's your case too, then we ask you to support that programming. Call 297-8100 before we go back to the rest of FDR.
And that box you just saw a moment ago contained the 4 set, it's right here, the 4 video cassettes of the FDR series that we've been presenting last night and tonight. So you can watch it at your own leisure, an hour at a time, if you'll make that pledge of $240. Use your Visa, your MasterCard, or Discover card, pay by check or money order, or if you prefer, we'll set it up on an installment plan and send you a reminder notice in the mail every month, along with a self-addressed envelope, so you can return your check. You know, as we've been telling you, there is a very real possibility that the federal funding to support public television will be dramatically reduced or totally eliminated over the next year or several years. And that, frankly, is why your support of this public television station is more important than ever before. The quality of the programs that are presented tonight, we've had 2 outstanding presentations, the Wagner Gala from Berlin and this presentation of FDR. They are not available in prime time and late fringe anywhere else but here on Channel 10. If you appreciate that, call now.
We've had people who believe in channels 10 and 36 call from Manitowoc, Wales, Poplar Grove, Illinois. We've had them from Lake Geneva. We've had them from Racine, Kenosha. People who view 10 and 36 and believe in it and count on it and can finally become members. And we ask you to do the same thing. Become a member and support the stations that you count on and that you believe in. Lamont was correct when he said there is a real concern as to the federal funding for channels 10 and 36. It's something that we are going to have to deal with and try and bring and continue to bring the same programming and the same quality to your home. If you believe in this programming, if you believe in the stations, if you feel that the community is definitely benefiting from the public affairs programs and the community programming that you find on 10 and 36, then make that commitment and support 10 and 36. It's very easy to do. The operators from the Scottish Rite will help you make that decision. Call now.
I hope you will call now. We're about to go back for the final episode of this program, FDR. I was looking over some of our volunteers' shoulders, and I saw 2 $35 pledges, a $120, a $240, another $240 pledge. That's exciting. It shows it doesn't matter how much you can afford to support the station with, as long as you take part and become part of the Channel 1036 Friends team. And that's what it is, really, a team of the community supporting the station that provides outstanding programs. Call, and we're here to take that pledge.
Transmission of today's programming is made possible in part by Froedtert Memorial Lutheran Hospital. A unique blend of neurology, neurosurgery, and neuroimaging enables the Medical College of Wisconsin Neurosciences Center at Froedtert Hospital to provide the latest in research, diagnostics, and treatment.
A fascinating look at one of the dominant figures of the 20th century, certainly, and of American history in particular. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation of An American Experience, FDR. The American Experience is a series we're proud to present on public television, providing, as it does, great look at biography and at history. Right now, after this final chapter, we hope if you've been watching throughout the evening as we have, that you'll dial 297-8100 and become a member of the Channel 1036 Friends. It is only here, after all, that this type of outstanding presentation is made on a regular basis to all of southeastern Wisconsin. No need to be part of a cable channel, because it comes over the air to everyone within a television set, who has a television set, I should say, in the 10 counties of this part of the state of Wisconsin. If you're one of those, if you find this type of programming special and unique, if you've been watching fascinated as we have, I hope you'll respond by dialing that number on your screen, using your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover card, or agreeing to pay by check or money order. and become a member. It can be as little as $35 for a basic membership for the entire year. You'll receive Fine-Tuning magazine once a month. You'll get a lost key protection device, a sticker for the windshield of your car, as well as reduced rate invitations to special events like the upcoming beer tasting on April the 1st. But we hope you'll consider a higher level and perhaps join at $240, in which case we can send you a box set of 4 videotapes containing the entire 2 nights worth of program that we presented last night and tonight. FDR is certainly a dramatic look at one of the leading figures of this century who has had an impact on the entire world. It's the kind of thing that we're proud to present and look at with pride. Call now.
WGBH Boston.
We've been watching the FDR documentary this evening, and we've had a wonderful response from viewers who believe in public television and who enjoyed this documentary and who want to support public television. We ask you as a viewer, if you're not a member, to call yet before the evening's over and make your commitment to Channel's 1036 Friends in the form of a pledge also. We have volunteers who have stayed with us all night long. We have crew who've been with us all night long. They are here because they believe in 1036 and public television. We ask you to do the same. Join them now before it turns into the next day and commit to the program that you just watched. The American Experience has brought you many wonderful documentaries, and Channel 1036 Friends is there to help bring this programming with members such as viewers such as you who have become members. So we encourage you to call that number on your screen. Support public television with your pledge. It's very easy to do. Call 297-8100 right now.
And don't forget, at the $240 level, we'll be happy to send along to you as a very special thank you gift a box set of FDR 4 videotapes containing the complete 4 hours of this program series, something to have and to look at for years to come. We do want to say a very special thank you to our volunteers handling the phones all night long, have been members of the Scottish Rite. They come and answer the phones in every one of our on-air membership campaigns. Also here tonight, our coordinator is Russell Prinz, our data processing by Ruth Wilkie and Tony Mayo, and mail is being handled by Pat Mitchell and Roselle McLaughlin. We thank each and every one of those individuals for being here this evening, throughout the evening, doing the important work that's part of the teamwork that goes into public television. 297-8100, the number to call. It's not too late. We're still here. You're still up, so you can call in with that pledge of support. Please do it right away. It's important we hear from you.
Public television provides lifelong learning. Perhaps your children started out their early years watching Sesame Street and Fred Rogers, and then as they've grown up, they've gotten into some of the other programs that 10 and 36 bring every day of every week of the year. Your family has grown up with public television. You've enjoyed it as the years have gone by also. We encourage you then, if you value this programming and consider it a great lifelong experience, to call and pledge your support. We have those greater levels of membership. We have that $240 level that we've been mentioning throughout the evening that would provide you with membership in the Friends, and it would give us an opportunity to thank you by sending you a 4-video set of the FDR documentary. You get the entire program that you've been watching the last 2 nights in that set, and it's our way of saying thank you for your support, thank you for your commitment. If you can fit that into your budget, please consider that $240 level. But no matter which level it is, decide now to make that commitment. Support public television.
Do give us that call, and remember, this is the magazine Fine-Tuning, which we will send to you once a month for the next year if you become a member at any level. It contains a complete listing of all of the programs, showing us, for instance, that tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we're going to have the concert by John Tish live in Red Rocks, followed at about 8:55 by Yanni in concert from the Acropolis. It has the complete listing for the entire month, as well as special stories of interest. And that comes your way no matter what level you join at, $35 or higher. But this packet of 4 videotapes in a box set will come your way if you make a pledge tonight of $240. It contains the complete documentary series which you just saw, and if you watched last night and tonight, you know it's an outstanding biography of FDR, and one which we were proud to present. You will be able to watch it and view it at home for months and years to come. Call now.
And when you call, the volunteers are going to ask you for your name, your address, and the level that you want to pledge at. Then they'll ask if you want to use your Discover card, your Visa, or your MasterCard. If you choose to go that route, you become an instant member. It makes your pledge come directly to the stations immediately, and the stations can continue to use it to bring you these fine programs. You'll have many ways that you can pledge your support. Automatic funds transfer is a system that we provide for your convenience. You can send a check. You can tell the volunteer that you'd be glad to send that check, or you can decide to go with the monthly installment plan. There are many different types of membership plans and schedules that we do offer to you for your convenience. But before we can do that, you have to pick up that receiver. You have to go to the phone, make that call, and make that pledge, and decide that this public television station warrants your support. It's very worthwhile. It's meant a lot to you and your family. So when you do decide that, in the next minute or two, make that call, 297-8100.
I know it's late. All of us know it's late. These gentlemen have been here throughout the entire evening after doing a regular day's work. And we're asking now, however, are there 20 of you at home who are not yet members, or who are members and are interested in making an additional gift that could wind up this evening by having every phone here light up with a genuine pledge of support? I think it's possible. We know there are 20 of you in southeastern Wisconsin who aren't members who are watching at this very moment. It's just a question that Charlotte and I haven't been able to come up with exactly the right wording to convince you of the importance of your participation as a member of the Channel 1036 Friends. And your participation is more important than ever before because of the probability of a reduction or elimination of federal funding over the next several years. Do call right now, 297-8100. Become a member of the Channel 1036 Friends tonight.
We will be leaving. The pledge drive will be closing down for the night very shortly. But in the meantime, there are several minutes that you can take to go to the phone and call the number on your screen and pledge your support. We have the Scottish Rite volunteers who have committed their time. They believe in public television, and they were here all night long to support and take the pledges, your calls. We ask you now whether you're in Wales or Sheboygan or Manitowoc,